But we also just want to talk you through what the options are. So if you've still got questions about your specific health issue, you can book a discovery call with me. So as the sort of the active clinical director, what happens in that discovery call, it's half an hour and we go through your health history. So I'm going to look through a full health history, going to look into your diet, going to look at where the red flags are. I'm going to look at things in the past that make me go, that could be, signs there of those hormone imbalances. And so we need to have that to go into this call, and then through that call, we can decide what the best pathway is for you. So that's a conversation between you and I. This is a dialogue. This isn't just me going, yes. This is not a doctor situation where I tell you what's going to happen. This is okay. So what do you think? This is what I think the options are. Which one feels right? We talk a bit about the hormones that are, if you're on, whatever it is you're doing, and it's like that doesn't feel like it's working for you, then I can talk to you about what the other options are. Again, this is not a recommendation because that's outside of my scope of practice, but there are prescribers who can talk to you in more depth. But I can definitely sort of be, what I'm really good at doing is looking at where the possible red flags are. And it's designed for answering your questions so that you've got clarity on your next steps. And then the next steps with us would be an option of packages. So we have a 6 session package. And I tell you where this came from was that Laura and I mean, over the 25 years we've both been working on our health, have spent, I don't even know how many tens of thousands of pounds. I mean, I'm not even joking, am I? I mean, I just don't even know, with different practitioners and different things. And what we've realized, we put together this package because we know it's a journey, and we know what it's like to have support and not have support. And we really wanted our clients to have support. So the 6 session package, that's where people really see a difference. And it's 6 half-hour sessions with our team of senior practitioners, and it can include sessions with the nurse if that's relevant to your journey. In those sessions, there can be emotional coaching, there will be the food coaching, there will be all the aspects of coaching, talking through those ICVs, talking through some of these jobs, any of the stuff that we've talked about today will come into those sessions. You get 6 of those. If it is relevant after your Dutch test, so I'm going to come on to that. If it's relevant after your Dutch test for low dose hormones, then we can signpost you of how to get those. You will also get your nutritional and supplementational recommendations. And as I mentioned, lifestyle coaching, so talking through the exercise, and tweaking that. You get, as part of that package, £239 towards a lab test. So that will pay for a whole sort of standard Dutch test. If you're paying for one of the upgraded Dutches, you would need to pay the extra bit, which might be like 50 quid. It depends on which one you have. Or if you want the GI map test, that is more expensive. We put the £239 towards it. Basically, it's like a 6 session package where we're giving you the Dutch for free. That's kind of the way that I describe it. You also get the analysis of that test, which is worth £60. We also do the food sensitivity testing. So you're getting that, because I just get to the point where I go, there's no point of us recommending a food strategy and then you coming back in 3 months and you've been intolerant to something you've been eating and we've not got you to where you want to be. So let's do that food sensitivity testing and let's get that nailed right from the word go. You also get online support for the 6 month for 6 months. Well, it's actually for as long as your package takes, because what I find some clients like to do is they have a couple of sessions back to back. So they'll have their initial sort of onboarding session with some food coaching and their food intolerance testing. They get the intolerance testing done. They've sent their stuff off to the lab. In the meantime, they've had a session with the nurse. The lab results come back. They have that session. And then, fairly quickly, in the first 3 months, they've had another session then on diet and tweaks. And so they've had 4 sessions, but they keep 2 in the bag because they want sort of a bit of support over 3 months. It's entirely up to you. Some people get through them really fast. Some people want to sort of move through that process a bit slower. It's entirely up to you. So you get the online support as long as you need it. And we also have so many classes, online recorded classes from our college. And so that might be a talk on endometriosis, a talk on PCOS, so that you can see where we're coming from when it comes to the plan that we've been putting together with you. And so you can choose the masterclass relating to your symptoms. Um, the price of that is £895. It is worth 1,329 if you were to do that as a piecemeal approach and just buy all those bits individually. So that's the session package, which actually most of our clients are on. However, we do get some clients who come to us and they've had a Dutch test, which they've paid for us to, which they want us to analyze, and then they want some support. Or they don't actually have that many symptoms, they just want some tweaks. And so what we then talk about is either they buy the Dutch separately and they have a 3-session package, or they might just want the diet coaching and a bit of support. And so the 3-session package. And so that's 3 sessions with all the gubbins that we've talked about with our team, worth £460. And that can include an appointment with the HRT nurse if needed. As I said, the emotional coaching, signposting to low dose bioidenticals, the food strategies, all the stuff we just talked about, and the lab test analysis worth £60, and including the food sensitivity testing that was included in the other one. We give you that bit for free, but it doesn't include the Dutch test. So that's the only bit that it does, or any of the other lab tests. So that's what it doesn't include. And the price of that is 460, but it saves you 220.